What's up, you guys? Thank you for clicking on this video. So, Mark earlier today on his Instagram revealed two brand new legacy figures from, what is this, wave 4 now? Two new deluxes. I'm going to give you guys my thoughts on both of them. So first, let's talk about Quake here. He's decent. He's a retool of Skullgrin from 2022. And I used to have that Skullgrin figure, and it was okay. I wasn't really too impressed by it. It really didn't do anything special for me. And this Quake really isn't doing much of anything for me here either. I mean, you could see where they reused it and shared the engineering with that Skullgrin figure. But I will say it does look a little bit better maybe than Skullgrin. I mean, I guess it's cool that he has the Target Masters. I don't know the names of these two little guys. Tip Top and Heater, it says here. Yeah, I honestly have no connection with Quake as a character, so this release is just blah to me either way, whether the figure was great or not to begin with. But even so, it's still meh, being a retool of that mediocre Skullgrin mold. And, these Target Masters, I really haven't liked at all. The only, Target Master Deluxe that I've gotten in this new, recent era of Target Master Deluxes is Needle Nose. And outside of the nice paint and the cool-looking gun modes, these Target Masters are terrible. They really should be released separately under Core Class, but I know there's a rumor that Core Class is ending next year or something, so I don't know. I guess maybe packing it in with the Deluxes is the best way possible right now for Hasbro. I don't know. But yeah, I'm just not a fan of these little guys. And Quake as itself, I don't know, the colors look good. I think the colors work better on this mold than it did for Skullgrin. But all in all, man, I don't know, it's really not something that I'm into. And the tank mode is blah looking. And I don't know, it's better than Skullgrin's tank mode. But that was more of a Cybertronian tank mode, so I can forgive that. I can forgive it. This is more of an Earth tank mode, it kind of looks like. It reminds me a little bit of Brawl's tank mode from G1. Now, I've got a little bit of a crackpot theory here. I don't know how true this may be. This is just me speculating. But maybe they're going to retool this into a Brawl at some point in the next year or two. Because we do know we're getting updates on the Combaticons. We have a listing for Swindle coming out next year in Generations Prime. So it may not be out of the question that they're going to be using this as a pre-tool for Brawl. Obviously, I would be very much so against this. Brawl needs to be his own mold, but I don't know, the resemblance, it looks a little similar, especially if you compare it to the Combiner Wars tank mode for Brawl. I don't know, there's just something about the shape and the overall look of it. I mean, I know it's a tank. They're going to look similar shape-wise, but I don't know, maybe you guys can see what I'm saying with how they look just in general. But obviously, I would hope that they didn't retool Quake into a Brawl. Brawl needs to be his own mold. But, yeah, not really feeling this Quake too much. And the other reveal was a deluxe Slipstream. It's being branded as a Cyberverse universe, which, I don't know, I guess maybe you could do that. I mean, it's not really Cyberverse Windblade. I mean, or Cyberverse Slipstream. I mean, it's not really that. It's just, Windblade with Slipstream head and colors and null rays, which, by the way, it looks like you can't even put on the forearms correctly. There are 5mm ports underneath her forearms, but not on the sides. It doesn't seem like they're on the sides, at least. Yeah, there's no forearms on the side, or 5mm holes on the sides. It's just fins there that take up the place of where there would have been 5mm ports for the null rays. So that sucks. Really would have helped differentiate the two if you could place the null rays on the shoulder. And obviously, would have made her more uniform when you put her in place with some of the other Seekers, because as is, she's already shorter than all the other Seekers when in pretty much every iteration of the character, she's supposed to be the same height as all the other Seekers because she's based off of the same body frame and parts as all the other Seekers on Cybertron. So it makes sense that she would be as tall as them, right? And, you know, she really doesn't look like a Seeker either. She's, like, doing her own thing here with the design, which is fine, you know, it's a new iteration of Slipstream for the Generations line, I suppose, if you look at it that way, but I don't know, I really think we should have gotten a more faithful Voyager-class Slipstream. I don't know, maybe this release, it's going to open the door however many years from now for a new Voyager-class Slipstream under maybe the Siege Seeker body mold. That's what I'm hoping maybe one day they'll do, but I don't know, it's kind of weird, their choice here. I mean, you could kind of understand where they're coming from, you know, it's kind of like a D-list character. They want to use as less money as possible on the budget. It's wave 4 at the end of the series, so there's not really a lot of wiggle room there. So it is what it is. They did what they can to give us a new Slipstream, and I'm at least grateful they at least gave us a new Slipstream, because the last time we got one was from Takara Tomy, not even from Hasbro, in I think the Legends line in like 2015 or something like that, and that was a repaint and retool of the Thrilling 30 Windblade. So there's a bit of referencing and inspiration from that iteration of Slipstream, I guess. But other than that, still, she should have been a Voyager class on either, whether it's Earthrise or Siege. Maybe an all-new mold altogether for her? I don't know. I'm just not feeling this too much. It looks okay. But again, it's not really something that I'm going to be out there on the hunt for, begging myself to buy it as soon as I see it. But, yeah, that's pretty much it for these two. I'm not too crazy over them. You know, it's basic retools and repaints. Well, not basic for the people who worked on them. I'm sure it took a lot of time to put these out. But face value from the consumer, these are just basic repaints and retools of previously existing figures that, to begin with, really aren't even that too amazing in my opinion. I'm not too big of a fan of that Windblade. I mean, the Windblade is decent. It's obviously better than the Thrilling 30, and I'd say even better than the Titan's Return, maybe just by a little bit. And, you know, I said earlier, Skullgrin I really wasn't too big of a fan of. I sold that figure. But, yeah, let me know down in the comments below what y'all think about these two new deluxe class figures. Do you love them? Do you hate them? All my social medias are linked down below. My email is also linked down below if y'all want to hit me up about business inquiries, or if you want to message me about whatever. Or if you want to subscribe to my new Patreon link down below, it's got tons of exclusive content that you won't see here on YouTube or anywhere else, such as exclusive stop motions, Transformers photography. You guys get 1 week access before everybody else here on YouTube to my stop motion films. You guys get exclusive music and music snippets from my stop motion films, behind the scenes of projects I'm working on, such as dioramas, photography, videos, and stop motions. You guys get Discord access. So if y'all want to help support me and help support the channel, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, guys, thank you for watching this video. I'll catch y'all in the next one. Bye!